that 9 minutes dozing? No, I spend those 9 minutes going over my to-do list for the day, wondering which, if any, of my daily activities will be the one to finally kill me. For example, I am a bike commuter in the summer. I ride my bike along the lake and then in the loop. I could die today. Or I work in a building where I routinely have to walk up and down 3 flights of stairs, and I wear flip-flops. Or if I'm having lunch with a friend that day, I think, now, what if my friend says to me today, Kendra, I have something really cool to show you. Why don't you show up at the mall parking lot at, say, 3 a.m., bring a video camera, and then I get caught in a machine gun crossfire because my friend didn't pay the Libyans for the code. That could happen. Because I don't know what my friends do in their spare time. Or, care. So, having a paralyzing, irrational fear of death means that I have to do things to comfort myself. And I do things like read books. Like, say, The Road by Cormac McCarthy. If you're familiar with it, you know that it's a heartwarming tale of a man and his son traveling south for the winter in a post-apocalyptic hell where anyone they meet could be out to kill them for their supplies or their flesh. So, as I'm reading this book, half of me is thinking, wow, what great prose, what can we as a society take from this story to prevent this from being our future? And the other half of me is thinking, sweet Jesus, I gotta build me a bomb shelter. I'm gonna be a bomb shelter person. When I get a house and I give you a tour, we're gonna get to the basement and I'm gonna turn on the lights and it's gonna be floor to ceiling of disaster supplies and probably some weapons because my goal is to be Reba McEntire and Michael Gross in Tremors. So I have to shop for my bomb shelter, and when I go shopping for my bomb shelter, where am I going to go? Costco. Costco is my pre-post-apocalyptic headquarters. It's got everything. It's got your canned food, your bottled water, your generators, your mattresses, your shelving, and even books. Because where better for the audacity of hope than after the apocalypse? That's why we perform the store, because you got that joke. Now, when I am shopping for my bomb shelter, I need to take particular care because I am a vegetarian. So I need to make sure that I have ample supply of non-animal source protein. Because there are 2 things that I know about the apocalypse. The first thing, and I'm pretty sure I can state this with a fair amount of certainty, is that the apocalypse is not going to be my fault. I'm pretty sure that I'm never going to get to a station in life where that will be a possibility. So I think that living in my basement, eating canned food by fake light, and rereading the same 6 books every 2 days, I think that's enough of a lifestyle compromise for me to make, because someone else caused the apocalypse. Because the other thing I know about the apocalypse is that sometimes you have to do really disgusting things to survive. And I don't want to have to do anything disgusting like eat tuna. So the other thing about having a paralyzing, irrational fear of death is that I often think about my funeral. And I know what the experts say. They all say that you should want your funeral to be a celebration of your life. You should want people to come together and rejoice in the fact that they knew you and maybe form some new bonds and be glad and blah, blah, blah. That's all crap. Crap. At my funeral, I'm going to be dead. You're never going to talk to me again. You're never going to hear this Annie's voice again. You're never gonna hear anything. If you can cry at Grey's Anatomy, you can damn well cry at my funeral. This is what I want. At my funeral, I want wailing. I want rending of clothes. I want Old Testament mourning, okay? At every minute, there should be someone at my funeral, and you can alternate, this will be very exhausting, but someone should always be like, why? No! Basically, I want people so upset it makes anyone there who didn't happen to know me very well uncomfortable. It's awkward in life, awkward in death. And the key to the awkward funeral is, of course, the casket jumper. You know, the person who is so upset that I died. Now, when they go to lower me in the ground, they jump right in after me. Now, I of course have my first choice. That would be my boyfriend. We've been together for a very long time. We own a condo and a dog together, so it should probably just come naturally for him. But I also understand that all of you in the audience, I'm sure you've grown to become quite fond of me in the past 7 minutes. So maybe one of you wants to be my casket jumper. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open an essay contest. 1,000 words on why you should be my casket jumper. But I'm going to warn you, I'm going to be watching my funeral. And if you puss out and you don't jump in after me, I will haunt you, okay? And I'm not talking any cutesy Casper crap. I'm not gonna grab your teacup as you're about to drink. I'm not gonna put your chairs up on your table while you're not looking. No, I will steal your children through the television set and make your house eat itself. So keep that in mind. Because the contest is open. You can submit your entries to the Kate's Facebook page, which you should all be fans of.